Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rifkel, and we are jumping back in with another continuation of our Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer run. We are, I believe, about ready to go fight Blind. We have to take a roundabout way to get there, unfortunately, because of the way that this particular section works. We do not have the hammer. We do not have the Titan mitt. So we're kind of in a bad spot. I suppose I could do Palace of Darkness instead here. Well, probably not be waffling here. Yeah, we're gonna do. It looks like we're doing Blind, because we'd have to go all the way back around. We also don't have the mirror, so a lot of these treasure chests in the overworld for Dark World are not accessible. Technically, we could do the front half of Lost Woods, which is a crystal dungeon. You know what? I'm gonna go run and do that quick, I think. If I don't die from stupid little enemies. The reason I'm doing this, I'm more okay with doing this versus the Palace of Darkness that I hesitated on for significantly more, is the fact that this doesn't have backtracking. There's multiple entrances to the dungeon. So we're not actually losing time, because we're not going to be able to do the back half of the dungeon on a fire rod. And I believe we want to go this way. Yeah. We're going to pop out and back in. There's not a ton of treasure chests in here. But they might be worth it. This was a good call. Okay. So we're gonna do a little back and forth here. Now that we've got this, first thing I'm gonna do, I didn't check the lumberjack before. I know it's silly. It may not matter, but I'm just gonna get it out of the way. So we're gonna do mirror. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump down it instead of checking the back way first. Especially because I need that health refill badly. I can think of worse prizes. So the mirror actually opens a lot. I'm trying to remember what was on top of Spectacle Rock. Yeah, whatever. Do not have... Whoa. Okay. We do not have the cape, so we can't do the bumper cave. boots. Let us do this one. Back of the graveyard. Shovel. Another quest item. I want to say Top of Spectacle Rock was not that great. King's Tomb. Magic Powder. Doesn't actually give us access to anything yet. We need Batcave first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go everywhere I can go with the mirror quick. And then I'll probably go do Tower of Hera. Not worth it. Got the book and the sword, might as well. Sometimes it pays to make good calls. Still gonna do Tower of Hera quick. It's a fast dungeon, it's easy, it's got another couple things attached to it. I can do the Ether Tablet and Top of Spectacle Rock, which I don't think was worth it, but I don't remember for sure, so it's checking. And with all of that, I guess we could do Spike Cave afterwards. Yeah. Wouldn't go out of my way for it, but it's on the way, so might as well. Yeah, Spike Cave is, we've got enough hearts and we've got the, Can of Burna. We have to do this anyway, so we might as well. Oh, unfortunately we do have to fight Moldworm, as this is a crystal dungeon. Moldworm is my least favorite, if you were not aware. Skip the drop there, because we actually have boots and hookshot. I really don't like Moldworm. So we're just gonna do a quick little block glitch here. You don't lose your invincibility frames until you leave the space if a peg comes up under you. So we can just stand here through this entire tile room until all the blocks are gone. I totally was not paying attention because I should have known that that's what that was. But whatever. We got it. So we do have the hammer now, which means we can do Blind and Palace of Darkness, as well as Spike Cave. want to minimize how much magic we use from it, because when we save quit out, magic does not restore, but hearts do. That was also worth it. Okay, we're in really good shape now. So I'm actually going to pop over here real quick. We're gonna do this. You might say, why the heck are you starting over at Misery Mire? My answer is, because I want to know what pendant I need. I'm gonna pick up the 3 treasure chests real quick while I'm over here in the area. Apparently I make good choices. That's basically what I'm learning today. I've had medallion problems the last couple runs, so I want to get that figured out ahead. I think we do the side stuff before we do... before we go dungeon hopping. With that Titan's Mitt and the flippers, we actually have access to several overworld treasure chests. So I'm just gonna run through real quick, pick those up. We have access to Swamp Palace now. We have access to Palace of Darkness. We have access to Blind. We have the Ice Rod, so we can do Turtle Rock soon-ish. I mean, we don't really want to do Turtle Rock, but we have to. I mean, I guess I assume we have to. I don't remember if... Yeah, it is. It's because it's one of the red crystals. So this gives us 2 more treasure chests. I swear I'm not cheating. Yeah, let's do this. Gonna go to Hookshot Cave. It's one of the largest sources for treasure chests on the overworld, and definitely the largest source that I have left available to me. Totally forgot to buy potions while I was at the witch's house. I'm not super worried. We'll be probably okay. Honestly, with Tempered Sword and everything, we're probably not gonna need to... I mean, we've got Blue Mail, Tempered Sword, a decent chunk of hearts, half magic, which I haven't had in a long time. That was rupees. We're doing a medallion check. We're good. That didn't end up being worthwhile. We're missing, like, the fire rod. I think that's the main thing we actually still need. Do blacksmith and bat cave real quick, and hammer the hammer room here. Return the dwarf. Mediocre items. What's new? I'm debating on whether I want to do the full treasure chest run or not, since it's just the one. I'm thinking I'm gonna pass on that for now. Maybe I'll do it after blind. I'm gonna at least go do blind next. We are... Oh wait, blind's not actually a... I totally forgot, blind isn't actually a crystal dungeon. So we should be doing either Swamp Palace or Palace of Darkness. There's not a lot to skip. There are blatant skips I can do in several of the dungeons. Palace of Darkness, there's a lot less to skip. Okay. Wait, what? That's unusual. That's almost always a small key. I hate those guys so much. Yep. This requires a key. It's only usually a key, but it's worth double checking. Already had one weird key placement for this dungeon. Usually it's just take a key, get a key. Already did the other side, so we're gonna go ahead and do the top half now. That works. Totally meant to do that. Already got the big key. One more. There's a little bit in the back there that could technically be skipped, depending on where you're coming from, but yeah. Use that blocked instead of doing the puzzle. Accept the fact that you're going to get hit there. Someone thought that cutscene there was necessary and a good idea. Just saying. Almost there. Single silver arrow to the forehead. Finishes him off. Silver arrows are very powerful. Most of the bosses in the game can get killed with a few silver arrows. Oops, that's the wrong place. So Swamp Palace, basic only requirement is the hookshot. Downside is it is a dungeon that we can skip a lot of if we had all the items, but we don't. Basically playing off the difference between doing the west half of this versus the west half and upper floor on Misery Mire. This also just has more treasure chests, so there's a higher chance of finding the fire rod here, which is the only item we're looking for at this point. Gold sword would be great. But at this point, gold sword, red mail, obviously, are always good options to get. But with half magic and a couple bottles, I'm not super worried. This is the one room that I do wish I could skip, but just because it's kind of annoying and circuitous. You run slower in water than you do on dry land, so this entire room is just slow. Go this way first. Okay. Red rupee. Map. Fortunately, we did not get the big key. We can still go fight the boss, but that means that the big treasure chest is gonna have to be something we come back for. And because we already found... yeah, we already have the compass and the map, that means that it can be... that means that it is not either of those items, obviously. So if it's in the next couple rooms, we might go get it. At this point, I'm just gonna plan that I'm gonna go back in afterwards. I forgot the key. He always tries to appear in front of you, and he always moves down and right as his action. So if you start near that wall, move down and right while charging a spin slash, you can always catch him with it. We're gonna go get the big chest. Actually, wait. The big chest is the big key. It can contain itself. Because it doesn't prevent anything from being obtained. What else do we have left? One pulse misery dart. Oh. Misery Woods and Turtle Rock. Hopefully in that order. If we get the Fire Rod here, we'll be good to go. Otherwise, that means we're gonna have to do Turtle Rock first and hope that it's there. Or just start going through blind and see if we find it there. That was a tight cycle, but I got it. Map. Need to get a key. Big key. Unfortunately, the upper floor of this is going to be... We're not going to be able to do my normal strategies without the fire rod. So we're going to have to actually do this as intended. No shortcuts. There we go. I believe we should be good to have an extra key here, so I'm going to do this route. Yep, we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I feel like I'm missing something there, but I think we're good. There's a lot of Misery Mire that just doesn't have treasure chests. I'm gonna get the silver arrows out for this fight. One for each small eye, two for the big. Boom, fire rod. So probably would have been slightly faster if I'd done Mire before. Swamp at this point, but You know what? We're dealing with very small time stuff at this point. Let's go finish Lost Woods quick. All we've got left is Turtle Rock, Ganon's Tower. Pick up a potion or two on our way if we need to. Currently only have one potion, so one potion, one empty bottle, which is not generally where we want to be with red mail, or with blue mail rather, going into Ganon's Tower. Especially since we're at the point where we don't need to open any more treasure chests, but I can deal with red sword. I can deal with blue mail. Both at the same time is gonna suck. There we go. A lot of spike interference on that Mothilla fight. If there are spikes under his sprite when you hit him, you see sometimes he doesn't blink as long. That means he wasn't actually taking damage from it. Take this route. This route is faster if you have not, or if you're cracking Turtle Rock. Or yes. I tried a different route last time. I think this route actually is better. A lot of these rooms in Turtle Rock are not necessary in the Randomizer. Didn't quite get that one. Small Kia Palooza. I got one good shot. I'll take it. Not sure the full magics are going to be super necessary since we do have half magic. I haven't had half magic in so long. I'm so looking forward to this. I mean, I already abuse Fire Rod in this stage when I shouldn't. So being able to do it without feeling bad is so nice. I'm gonna use the powder in the next area rather than chase one of them down here. Technically, I don't think we actually needed to do that. But, whatever. Because we already have the big key. We don't actually need to do all the side stuff here. Oh well. Too late on that one. Could have gone and got the key and then went back through the pipe and actually just had all those small keys we needed for the rest of the dungeon. Because right now we can't risk skipping much because it might be a big key. Or a small key rather that we need. So I think... Well, we'll give it a shot. Downside is if I'm wrong, we have to go back through this whole section. And the maze. So it might not be worth it. That did not work as smoothly as I wanted. Okay, we need one more small key, so hopefully I didn't screw up. Whoa. Screwed that pattern up. So as long as one of these 4 treasure chests is a small key, we're good. Intentionally fell off the ledge there to reset where I was positioned without having to walk all the way back. Is that one? No. Yeah, I'll just take the standard one. Okay. See if I can do Trinix without screwing up. That was not a good game over. I was literally like mashing start to get back to the menu there. I wasn't expecting the spike bounce. That was the problem. Okay. So the good news is we don't need any more keys. So we literally just have to run through the dungeon. Still sucks. Let's see if I can suck less this time. One of the random principles of the hook shot in this version of the game is that it negates damage while it's out. So if you are about ready to get hit, like by those fire bars, you can use the hook shot to negate the hit. It was like probably one of the best ice heads I've had. Like it was really clean. We do the ice head first because it if it gets its breath attack off, it leaves ice on the ground permanently. Now we just have to do the body. Well, if Mike beats me by a couple minutes, I'm gonna feel like an idiot, but oh well. Okay, not having gold sword's gonna kind of suck for Ganon, but there's always the chance we'll find it during Ganon's tower. If we don't find the boss key early, then we'll need to go for it. If we do find the boss key early, this is gonna be probably the most challenging Ganon fight I've done in a while, but it will probably be okay. Never mind. Big key. I always forget this room. We're gonna go just to this one next room. Then we're gonna climb. And actually, that pile of small keys that I just got will mean that I don't actually need to do most of the puzzles for the rest of the game. We're just gonna be able to do the rush, the gauntlet, and a couple of the rooms that require switches instead of like this one. That's pretty clean right there. And the gauntlet begins. The gauntlet is what we call this section here of basically a bunch of enemy fights, mostly horses and skeletons, where you have to clear every enemy in the room. It's full of these conveyor belts and basically just annoying. Bear Belt's ice. Emo statues. Lamellus. Just use sword. One more hit. See if I can do the wizard rooms correctly for once. I've botched it the last couple times. Not that one. That one I usually get. This one. That was pretty bad. Just saying. Don't need to bother with that since I've got half magic. And I used the lantern for that reason, just to make sure. And we don't need to bother with this room. That's the extent that I'm going to bother with that room. Always open the last chest for luck. I normally don't, but it seemed like the thing to say. Oof. That was close. Don't need to worry about filling up magic because Aghanim doesn't use doesn't require magic. As long as I get at least one hit per cycle, I'll be happy. Yeah. That was bad. Okay, and as much as I hate to do it, we are going to run away. Because your health and magic don't restore after that. definitely less of a big deal since we've got Aghanim. You know what? I don't think I actually need magic for this, for the most part. We just have to light one torch, maybe two. But it feels good to have. And since we already beat Aghanim, we can jump right back to the pyramid by going up through the castle gate. So, the biggest thing here is going to be, I do actually need to be careful because I only have the blue mail. Ganon hits pretty hard. Yeah, like that. Ganon hits really hard. That was really bad, actually. But I got my 6 hits in. It's probably the most dangerous section there. Well, crap. First of all, that was weird. I don't think I've ever had that particular series of events right there happen. Okay, let's see if I can do that again without sucking at that one section. Also, I really wish... Come on. I really wish right now that I had... the bug catching net, because just having another fairy would be helpful. Stop teleporting. Okay. Crap. That timing, though. Okay, one more. There we go. It has been a long time since I got knocked off the freaking platform at Ganon, but whatever. We're done. I honestly have no idea what the time for this is going to look like. Because I felt like I did pretty well, all things considered. But I guess we'll see. Okay, we're going to mute for a minute here and get through the credits. And I will join you again when we get to the interesting part of the credits. There's a reason I usually fast forward through the credits. Okay. Pretty straightforward stats there. The one dumb death. Actually, really good menu time. Lag time wasn't too bad. 20808. Yes! That is the best time I have had in quite a while. I felt like I was doing really well, but I didn't want to jinx it. That is... I am extremely happy about that time, especially considering... I'm a little frustrated because I'm pretty sure if I hadn't died at Trinex and got knocked down at Ganon, I might have been able to break under 2 hours, which I have not done terribly. I think I've done once. So, yeah, I'm excited. That felt good. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the random starting weapon, because it doesn't feel like it adds a lot to me. It just makes me frustrated and want to go find a sword. On the other hand, it does encourage me to avoid enemies and probably actually get better times because of that. But, yeah, I think I would like it better if it was in the open and there was a guaranteed thing there, but I think in open it still just mixes everything up. You're not guaranteed to get a weapon until you just find one. So, yeah, I'm kind of hit or miss on that. But we may give it another shot, and we'll definitely would like to try the retro variation where keys carry over, and there's a few different other little changes. Just mostly curious about that one. It also feels like without having to scour dungeons for small keys, where you could bring them in with you, especially once you get to go mode, you could just crush everything. But and I can think of a few like little routing things where, you know, like the dungeons like Lost Woods that have very open like a lot of extra keys floating in them. If you could get those and then move on to another dungeon that like if you bring all the keys from Lost Woods and Misery Mire into Palace of Darkness or something, it seems like that would be an interesting strategy. But we'll see. Like I said, they just added those new game modes, so going to be playing around with those a little bit. And yeah, lots on the horizon. We're playing Chrono Trigger right now. Just finished Mega Man X. And working on Castlevania, Super Castlevania. Probably going to be starting something else soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. There's loads more Zelda races, Zelda Randomizer races. If you're interested in getting involved with these, or if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.